Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video we will talk about sales and use tax interview questions. So it is going to be like an overview kind of a question. If you have certain queries or any specific question, you can do one thing. You can put into the comment box. So I will surely answer that. And so let's start with the interview questions of sales and use tax. So what I'm going to do, I have posted this on my LinkedIn newsletter. I will also put the link in the description so you can get through this and also read it if you want, and take a screenshot or anything whatever you want to do, so you can keep it with yourself. So first question is, what is sales tax? So it can happen if you are a fresher, they will ask you what is sales tax. But once you are like you have experience, they do not ask these kind of questions, because they think that you are already aware of sales and use tax because you have been working there. So it can't be possible that you do not know what this means. So first question we can encounter is, what is sales tax? So basically I'm going to tell you that sales tax is a consumption tax imposed by the government on selling goods and services. It is usually calculated as a percentage of the purchase price and is collected by the seller at the point of sale. So what happens is that sales tax is implied by the US government. like so basically I'm from India, so we have GST in our indirect taxation, and same goes for like US. So in US we have sales and use tax. Sales tax is basically when we sell goods to the customer. It can be goods, it can be services, and then we collect the say tax from that specific customer along with the price. That is called sales tax. And next is, what is use tax? So use tax is a tax on the use, storage and consumption of goods or service in the state where the goods and service were not purchased. It is designed to complement sales tax, and it is often self-assessed by the purchaser when sales tax has not been paid. So use tax is when we purchase goods. So there are certain scenarios where sales tax is not applicable. So when we purchase the goods or services, then the purchaser has to pay use tax because he has consumed the goods and services. And it happens when we purchase outside the state. This can be the scenario when he has to pay the use tax. So the basic difference is that when we consume and when we store something, the goods and services, then we have to pay use tax because the sales tax has not implied on that. So in replacement of sales tax we have use tax in that scenario. Now the third question, how does use tax differ from sales tax? So you can say that sales tax is collected by the seller when the sale is made, and it is collected by the consumer. So this is the one case. And use tax is when we purchase goods or services out of the state, then at that point of sale the seller has not collected the tax from us, then we have to pay that tax when we make the purchase. That is the basic difference between use tax and sales tax. And the fourth question, can you explain concept of nexus concerning sales and use tax? So basically nexus is let me simplify this for you. Nexus is how we collect the tax from the consumer. That is nexus. Like there are different type of nexus. Is one of them is economic nexus. Like if you are making sale more than 200, I'm giving you an example that if we are making sale more than $200,000 in Texas. Texas is a state of US. and then we have to pay the tax to the Texas government. So that is the one case of nexus. And it there is other type is physical existence. If our business exists in Texas or Florida, then we have to pay tax to the Texas authority. And in case if we are our business is located in Florida, then we have to pay tax to Florida government. So this is the nexus. It can be different type, like it can be physical nexus, it can be economic nexus, and it can be market facilitator, like we have different kind of website where we make the sale. So that is one of the way to collect tax. So that is also a part of nexus. Now we have the fifth question: what is resale certificate and how it is used? So a resale certificate is a document that allow business to purchase goods tax free and when goods are intended for resale. So resale certificate is basically when we are purchasing goods and we do not, like, we are not consuming it, but we are reselling it. So for that reason we do not want to pay the tax, then we have to obtain a resale certificate from the government. So in that way the buyer provide the certificate to the seller, that the buyer will provide the certificate to the seller, that certifying that I will be making the resale of this goods and services, so no need to take tax from me. Then the seller will not charge him any tax amount. So that is the whole concept of resale certificate. Now the question 6: what are exempt sales and how can you provide some example? So what are the exempt certificate? So basically exempt sales are the sales which are not subject to sales or use tax under the state law. So uh, we have an example here. Let's see. Example includes sales to non-profit. So no, in non-profit organization there are, like, we do not need to pay a tax, so there the tax is exempt. And also if we, like, for government school as well, and for certain food and medicine and prescription, so there is no need for, like, we do not need to pay the tax. The tax simply